Good morning, students. I am S.K. Tiwari, TGT Mathematics from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Masar. Today, you are welcome in our classes. Today, I am going to teach you Chapter 2 Fractions and Decimals. Before I start chapter, I want to discuss the target learning outcomes, that is TLO, of this chapter. Proper, improper and mixed fractions. There are three important points. So students will be able to learn proper, improper and mixed fractions. Next, students will be able to learn and understand addition and subtractions of fractions. Next, students will be able to learn the comparison of fractions. Next, students will be able to learn and understand equivalent fractions. Next, students will be able to learn and represent of fractions on the number line. Now, students, before I start to our chapter, I want to explain some definitions which are most essential to learn. Fraction. A fraction is a number representing a part of a whole. Proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is less than the denominator is called a proper fraction. Improper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is more than or equal to the denominator is called an improper fraction. Mixed fraction. A combination of a whole and a proper fraction is called a mixed fraction. Equivalent fractions, a given fractions and various fractions obtained by multiplying or dividing its numerator and denominator by the same non-zero number are called equivalent fraction. Like fraction, fractions having the same denominators are called like fractions. Unlike fractions, fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Now, students, you understand fractions in lowest term. A fraction is in its lowest terms if its numerator and denominator have no common factor other than 1. Now students, you see our NCERT book. In NCERT books already you see that you have learned the fractions and decimal also in the earlier classes. The study of fraction included proper, improper and mixed fraction as well as their addition and subtraction. We also studied comparison of fraction, equivalent fractions, representative of fractions on the number line and ordering of the fractions. Our study of decimal included their comparison, their representation on the number line and their addition and subtraction. We will discuss later on. Now you learn about the fraction. A proper fraction, as I discussed in the definition, the fraction actually it is a part of whole and we can say that numerator is less than. On such cases you can also understand the proper fraction, mixed fraction and improper fraction. Now you think about a fraction 3 by 5. So can you obtain its 5 equivalent fractions? How you can do it? So you can see that 3 by 5, if we can multiply by 2 in its numerator and denominator, we obtained as 6 by 10 and so on. Next fraction can be obtained by multiplying the 3 of 3 by 5 in numerator and denominator. Again, other fractions can be also obtained by multiplying 4 in its numerator and denominator, and so on. We can obtain the several fractions. These are called the equivalent fractions. You see one question. Ramesh solved 2 by 7 part of an exercise while Seema solved 4 by 5 of it. Who solved lesser part? Question. You can solve. First you have to order this one and find who solved lesser part of the exercise. Let us compare the 2 by 7 and 4 by 5. Students, by converting them to like fractions, you can write the 2 by 7 like 10 by 35 and 4 by 5 can be written as 28 by 35. You are seeing that 10 is less than 28, so 10 by 35 is less than 28 by 35. On such a conditions, 2 by 7 will be less than 4 by 5. Hence, Ramesh solved lesser part than Seema. Now, multiplication of fractions. You know how to find the area of a rectangle. This is one example. It is equal to length and breadth. If the length and breadth of a rectangle are 7 cm and 4 cm respectively, then what will be its area? Its area would be 7 into 4, 28 cm square. What will be the area of rectangle if its length and breadth are 7 1 by 2 cm and 3 1 by 2 cm respectively? You will say that will be 7 1 by 2 multiplied 3 1 by 2, that is equal to 15 by 2 multiply 7 by 2 centimeter square. The numbers 15 by 2 and 7 by 2 are fraction. To calculate the area of the given rectangle, you know how to multiply the fractions. So for the multiplying the fractions, you can obtain the answer. Now, multiplication of a fraction by whole. Observe the picture which has been shown. You are seeing that the circle is divided into 4 parts and there are 2 circles. Each 4 parts, that is, each are the quarter part, 1 by 4th part of the whole. So you can say that if we can add this one, we can obtain 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 2 into 1 by 4. So that can be written as 2 by 4 part of a whole circle, and it can be also represented through the figure. So figure 2.2 is the representation of the 2 by 4. Now think the another. You are seeing that the 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2, that is 3 part of 3 whole of half part have been shown. If you can multiply 3 into 1 by 2, that can be written 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2. So you can also write 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Finally it will be 3 by 2, and you can write 3 1 by 2. It is also 3 by 2. Now similarly, if you can multiply 2 by 3 into 5, so 2 into 5 by 3, it will be 10 by 3. You can also multiply 3 into 2 by 7. So it will be 6 by 7. In 4 into 3 by 5, it will be 12 by 5. Like same, you can multiply the fractions. For the improper fractions, suppose it is 2 into 5 by 3, it should be 10 by 3. 3 into 8 by 7, 24 by 7. 4 into 7 by 5, it will be 28 by 5. Thus, a multiply a whole number with a proper or an improper fraction, we multiplied the whole number with the numerator of the fraction, keeping the denominator same.